What's good, everybody? This is EJ.
It's your boy, Kenny.
And this is the Banter 3 FC podcast with three friends that love the game and love talking all things football. Before we get started, as always, I want to remind you guys we're on all social media platforms. So don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. Because as I always say, we are nothing without loyal fans. And we are back for season 3.
Woo!
Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we are back for season 3, and I keep saying I feel like every season we progress. I always say we beat the statistics. Who would have thought? Look at us. Look at us. I know that people have been waiting. It's been a long summer. The World Cup, held us over, but the Prem is back. And like I said, we're back for season 3, and we're here to give our previews of what's to come for this upcoming season. Y'all boys excited?
I was. Go ahead, Francis. For me, I am excited. Let me not lie, but I don't know, man. We just needed some more signings. I'm a little bit nervous now, but we'll see how it goes.
Hey, man, don't worry. It was just preseason. You know how it goes.
No,
It's just preseason.
Sometimes you see some things that are like,
I don't like that.
Yeah. It was one of those games. First, it was Ruben Amorim to lose, then 4-2, especially to him. I don't like it at all. But yeah, it's Ruben Amorim. Then to lose 4-2, it's just some things I just didn't like. So I'm a little nervous, and I feel like he exposed some things, but I'm hoping it was just like preseason and it's just one of those weird games. But we'll see.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it. Because my preseason was looking like that. A lot of people were talking because we were losing to teams that we shouldn't lose to. But I always stay calm during preseason because at the end of the day, it's just scrimmages,
That's it. The results don't matter, just how the team is progressing. That's all it is.
Exactly. So, it's all good. Chin up, my boy. Chin up. But on today's episode, what we're going to do is we did have our kind of kickoff to the season. The Community Shield took place this past weekend. We're going to give a review of that. We're going to give our, top 4 prediction or top 6 predictions for this upcoming season. And then we're going to close it out with our review for what's to come, Matchweek 1. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Okay. So to start off, the Community Shield. This is the game that takes place, the last kind of final preseason game of the summer leading into the season. And it's usually against the first place team who won the Prem versus whoever won the FA Cup. And this year ended up being Arsenal versus City, which is, for me, I thought it was a good kind of like gauge or tester to start the season and see where we're at, especially with the weird games that we had with the results over preseason and all that stuff, see the new signings and everything. And honestly, the game couldn't have started any better than it did. We scored in the first 25 seconds of the game. And then just from that moment forward, we just looked so comfortable. It looked great. It was amazing to see. I was really happy with players like Odegaard, Calafiori, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Gabriel looked back at it. It's nice to see Bruno Guimaraes kind of he looks like he fits in with the team. So overall, really good performance. I love that it was City, and I love that we embarrassed them. People are going to say it's a preseason game, but it's a cup that doesn't matter, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's Arsenal versus City. that for the past 4 or 5 years, they've been our rivals. That's who we've been up against. And it was just really good to see us do that to them to kind of start the season. So for me, great way to lead into the first game of the season. And I'm very excited to see what we do as returning champions of the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more, nothing less. It's a good performance. City, I don't even know what team that was. Without Rodri and then without Pep, they got to find themselves, and looking forward to their downfall. But that's neither here nor there.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, you should play the saxophone now. Play it now.
Pep's gone. It's just, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see how they do this season. If they don't replace Rodri, which you really can't, you just got to find a way to kind of just plug and play. But
Elliot
you guys look
Anderson.
really comfortable. Yeah,
I'll tell you
good
one
luck.
thing though. Kusanov cannot play right back because he was getting slaughtered.
Yeah,
It was bad.
hey, your boy Enzo got to figure it out.
We'll see.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah, that is your guy, Francis.
Nah, yeah,
It's
I
your
get
guy.
that. That's fine. Yeah, Russell got to figure it out. It's on him now.
Yeah.
Do you think that if he doesn't do well, do you think they sack him mid-season?
Nah, excuse me. Oh, sorry. No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think City is more of a situation where they'll give him to the end of the year. Personally, I think that.
Okay.
But we'll see. I think it
also-
has to be drastic for them to ask him.
I
might-
saw. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead, Kenny.
No, I'm just gonna say, hey, I've been through losing. EJ, we've been through losing.
Yep.
A manager that's just the standard. There's always a big drop off. We're still going through it. So, hey, man, that pressure hits because you go from winning to then you're losing to teams you have no business losing to.
Yeah,
The pressure mounts quickly.
I hear that.
The only thing that I'm gonna say is Enzo Maresca, don't end up like David Moyes.
Yeah.
Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Because all the other coaches that manage City, they all won. Don't be that guy. And that's all I have to say on that. Looking forward to their demise. Anything else on the game? Any players that caught you guys' eyes? Anything?
Nah.
We can judge Odegaard now. I'm looking forward to his progression throughout this season.
Yeah, me too. Finally healthy. Can't wait to see what he could. Can't wait to
Finally.
See. Yeah, I think he bought all that milk that Francis was sending over.
Good. It's about time to start drinking it. It's about time.
I'm sorry. The last player I have to shout out, and I completely forgot, Christoph Solis. He looks really good. I think he's had a goal or an assist every game this preseason, which is crazy. He just came to the Prem. Looks like he's going to be a plug-and-play replacement for Trossard. I'm excited to see what he could do. Very, very excited. I think he's most likely going to be the starter. I want to see what he could do this upcoming season. So, but yeah. Anything else on the Community Shield? Or the fake trophy?
Nope. Nah, nothing from me.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll keep things rolling. Up next, top 6 predictions. Where do we want to start? You know
Bottom
what?
up.
Yeah. Francis.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. I will go from 6th to 1st.
Okay.
So, in 6th, I have Aston Villa. For the last, you could say 3 years now, they have shown that they can consistently stay within the European, fighting for that top 4 spot. They did lose Morgan Rogers. They have lost Tillemans, lost a couple people. But I do think
with the ACL.
Onana thing. Yep. I do still think that they're gonna be able to stay within that fifth, sixth range. Do I think they can get to the top four? Potentially, but I think overall, I think they're probably going to end up in that sixth range. Now, 3, 4, and 5, honestly, I legitimately was going back and forth. I think these three teams can all finish in any of these positions. But I'm going to go 5, Liverpool. Iraola's in now. I still think Liverpool really has a really good team. It's just a question of how Iraola's system is going to work with the players they have. 4 is Chelsea. There's no excuse. We are on the. I was hesitant on even putting Chelsea third because we are on the Man United path from last year. There's no excuse for us not to finish in the top 4. We have one game a week. Simple as. 3, Manchester United. They've showcased last year they have a very talented team. My only thing in which I really actually consider flip-flopping Man United and Chelsea is because of something that you had mentioned early on, Kenny. You guys have not made any real major signings, specifically in that defensive department that kind of bolster up your defense. Your defense is the exact same from last year. That could come back to bite you guys, unfortunately. Second and first, it pains me to say this, but second is probably going to be City. And first, I mean, unfortunately, Arsenal's shown there now they have the best team in the league right now. So I'm going to give respect. So we'll see what Arsenal does. Can they defend it or not?
I know it pained you to say it.
It does. It does. But we're professionals. So we can get through it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kenny. Anything to say on first? Sorry, anything to say on his list? Actually, you know what? We'll do? We'll discuss all of the lists after everybody.
After?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, yeah, I'll go. I'll start with. Did you have a dark horse?
Honestly, I didn't. Oh, but you know what? No. Here's my dark horse. They're not gonna finish top 8, but I think they can actually make some noise and finish like 12th, 13th. Coventry City. Maybe call me biased, but Frank Lampard's in charge, and I think he's got something going on with these boys. So I'm looking forward to see how they do in their first year in the Prem.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine as well. It's a good shout.
For dark horse for the top 6.
No.
Oh no.
General.
That's just saying like a team that's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, okay, kind of like Sunderland from last year, shake up the league.
Yeah.
Okay,
but for me, so that's how I was thinking, and then I was okay. Let me actually pick a team that could actually make disrupt things. And I think last year I picked Bournemouth. So, this year I went with Brentford. I don't think that they're that dark horse of a team anymore. Obviously they made it last year, but I do feel like, and I've been watching. I think I watched like all their preseason highlights. They just look like they haven't skipped a beat at all. What's his name? Django Altara looks really good. Igor, Kevin Schade. They looked really good. If you watch any of their games, so I predict them to kind of do what they did last year and not be a fluke. So at 6, I'll go Man City. I feel like there's going to be a drop off with City. Again, losing not only Pep, but losing Rodri. I just don't see how they can replicate what they've been doing over the years. Those are two huge losses. At 5th, I'll go Chelsea. I think you guys having the one game a week would help. Just go in the practice facility like I've been saying for United. Just work on whatever you need to work on. As a new manager, you got the time to do it. At 4, I'm going with Villa. I feel like Unai Emery's just been on a really consistent run. I feel like he's going to pretty much do more of the same. And then to EJ's point, I know he's always talked about them being in Champions League. I feel like maybe now they're kind of have more experience with that, so they're able to manage a little bit more. Um, Looking at their squad, yes, they did, lose some folks, but they did add others as well. So, and I feel like Una Emery always makes it work for some reason. Third, I hate to say it, but I got Man United as well. I just feel like based on the fact that we're in Champions League, and then based on the fact that we didn't make or we haven't made the amount of signings that I thought we would have to really bolster up our squad, I just don't see us. I see us either starting off strong and then tailing off, or just kind of from jump not being able to balance, whether it's injuries or whether it's suspension and things like that. You talk about our back four. I saw something on Instagram. We've had the same back four. This is the same back four since 2022. Just this starting back four of Shaw, Lissandro, Harry Maguire, Diego Dallo. That's ridiculous. Second, Liverpool. And this is mainly because I believe in Areola. I think he's a really good manager. Um, and you're giving that type of manager who's taken Bournemouth to a European spot, you're giving him all these tools and weapons to use. So I think Liverpool will bounce back this year. Um, I think that they're a decent squad. And one, yeah, I think this is Arsenal's season to repeat. A lot of the big boys, like we just mentioned, all have new managers, right? So you guys have now been the ones that are going to be more stable. Arteta knows what he's doing. You're only just kind of retooling. You're not losing. You didn't lose anyone major. So this is a season where it's like, all right, you guys are the clear favorites. Everyone else is pretty much just trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to look like in this new era? So I think it's Arsenal's year.
Yeah. So my list. So maybe I didn't get the memo on what the dark horse stipulations were. I thought it was just who could potentially sneak into that top six. So that's what my list is gonna look like. So for me, I'm starting off with my dark horse as Aston Villa. I get it. They had a great, end to last season. They got back into Champions League. But when I look at that squad, I don't look at them as a team that can handle Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the Prem. I just don't think you look at the players that they lost, the players that are coming in, they don't have that experience. And I always tell you guys, there's those teams who, when you don't have the depth, you get into Champions League, you look good that season, you get into Champions League, but then when you get there, you may make it to the knockout rounds of Champions League, but the rest of your season kind of falls apart. And that's what's been happening with Villa and Newcastle these past however many years that it's been since they've, been getting the investment in the backing and all that stuff to get the players to be in and around it. So they're my dark horse. Unai Emery is a good coach. I think he's probably the second best coach in the league right now. If you look at the landscape, so he'll find a way to get results, but I don't think he'll be able to push them into the Champions League places again. In sixth place, I'm going with Tottenham. I've been quietly looking at the signings that they've been making. They've been addressing a lot of areas that were an issue. I don't know if all of the players that they picked up are world beaters, but just the fact that they are making the moves. And correct me if I'm wrong, they don't have Champions League. So they basically have a free hit this year. And then you add in Roberto De Zerbi, his style of play, translates. So depending on, how the players adjust to that and the open schedule and all that, I think that's going to give them a boost and help them out. For fifth, I'm going United. Kenny, I feel like I've been saying this since Carrick came in last season, at whatever point it was. You guys look great, had a great run, had an amazing finish to the season. I think you finished in third or fourth? third.
Third.
Yeah, third. But I need to see what it looks like when you play 3 games, or sorry, a match every 3 days. That is when you know what a team can do versus what they can't do. And for me, this is the season where I think you guys will be in and around it. You're not gonna like drop off, but I don't see you finishing in the top 4. Um, at fourth, I have City. This is literally just off of the name and the quality of some of the players that are left, right? I don't think that they're, based on what I've seen, I don't think that they're going to challenge for the Prem, but I don't see them falling out of top 4. I think that they still have Holland, they still have Cherokee, they still have Semenyo, even though he, hasn't been having the greatest time over the past few preseason games and stuff like that. Still got Doku. I think they have the quality and the know-how of how to be handle what it is to play every 3 days versus the other teams that are behind them. So it's strictly just off of that because they still have Erling Haaland. So he's not going anywhere. He's still going to score a bunch of goals. So we'll see how that goes. Third, I got Chelsea. They have a free hit at the season. They have a lot of players. And again, there's a lot of top teams that have had changes to their culture, their coaching, style of play, all that. And I think Chelsea are going to take advantage of that because they have a really, really big squad. So no matter what's going on, they'll always have, and they added the leadership that I've been talking about over the past few years. Jordan Henderson, Danny Welbeck, players like that to help guide and keep, level-headedness within the squad. I think those were really, really important signings. Crazy that you just keep funding Brighton as a club, but you're doing what you got to do, and it seems that the ownership is listening to the coach now. In second place, I got Liverpool. I think they're probably going to be the team that challenges for the title the most, in my opinion. I think Areola is a good coach. They have the foundation of a good squad. It's just a matter of is it enough to push them to that next level? But if you ask me, look at the landscape of the league, I think they have a good chance of being I don't know, for me, from 2 to 4, it could shake up anyway, but I'm just guessing. I think it's going to be Liverpool. And then for the top spot, I think we'll retain the title. And I have to say this because I wasn't even watching during the time of when I could do this, but this is going to be the first time I wear the gold patch, and I'm excited. And I think that if you look, like I keep saying, the landscape of the league, everybody's chopping and changing. We've been consistent, steady for the past 6 years. I'm happy with what we've been doing. I like some of the signings. I think we still need more, but I think we'll be able to do it. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a good season, and we go and retain the title and push for more honors and more trophies. Now that the team knows that feeling of winning. So and
Yeah.
last season stuff doesn't matter, bro. We won the championship. That's fine. We need to move forward. Forget about it. Target on your back. Go out and win. Nothing else matters.
Respect.
Yeah, no, I like it. You said your dark horse was Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be the only one I disagree with. I just feel like it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. I guess that's how I kind of look at it. But
No, I get it.
besides that, yeah.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
Prince?
Spurs. It's a good
Oh
shout.
yeah.
Spurs. I forgot they signed mad people early on too.
Yeah, I just can't trust them.
because we know how they are. It's Tottenham.
Yeah, I can't trust them.
Spursy.
And they still have key injuries. Xavi Simons, he tore his ACL. I don't know what's going on with Kudus. I don't know what's going on with Kulishevsky. I
Mhm.
don't know what their timetable is, or I don't think I've seen them in preseason either. So
They haven't
yeah,
recovered from their injuries?
I, from what I've seen, I haven't seen those
Oh,
specific
wow.
players play yet.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
So yeah, Simons, he's out because he got hurt April ACL,
Jeez.
so he's done for
Yeah.
Really?
I
at least half the
remember
season.
him. I thought Kulisevsky would have been back by now.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I'm not a Tottenham reporter. Um, Tonali was a great signing. One of the key ones that I really thought was underrated was Senesi from Bournemouth. Yeah,
Oh, for free.
I think he's a
OD.
really yeah, I think he's a really good player. So, but we'll see. And but the Zerbi style, it can kind of bite you a little bit. And then they also got Andy Robertson too, so
Yep.
experience. But that's a good shout. But we'll see.
Yeah. Anything from you, Francis?
I am surprised that you have Chelsea higher than I do. I am.
You have a
But
free hit this season.
I
Chelsea
agree.
at third.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
Chelsea at third. Yeah. But I agree. I agree. It's just it's the hope that kills you sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, other than that, I think both of your lists are pretty legit. So I mean, no real complaints from me. Let's just see how the season shakes out.
Yeah. Very excited to see how the season plays out, man. Very excited. Can't wait. Cannot wait. But I think my focus is I want to win other trophies. I want to win multiple trophies. That's what the next focus for us should be. But yeah, if nothing else, let's keep it rolling to the next segment.
Mm-hmm.
Our match week 1 predictions. And as the Premier League champions, they usually do that thing where they play them. They usually have the first game of the season, right? No, it's
Mm-hmm.
not even always like that. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not always like that.
I remember it was Liverpool, Bournemouth that started
Like
off last year.
I can tell you like 2 or 3 times in which Arsenal were the first game of the season.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
Brentford game.
the
I
Brentford
remember that.
game, and then I think the other one was like Crystal Palace a few years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, but this time we are the Premier League champions, and we were starting it off, and we have Coventry City at the Emirates Friday, 3 p.m. for us. But I believe that's what 9 p.m. UK time. Under the lights, under the lights, under the lights. So, with that being said, especially after this past weekend's performance, I think that we're gonna go there. We're gonna show the league like, hey, we're serious. We're here. We're locked in. We're gonna start off strong, and I think we'll beat Coventry City probably. I want to say maybe 2-0, 2-0, maybe 3-0. I'll go 2-0. I'll go 2-0 because I feel like they're gonna just more so sit and defend, and that may be a little bit difficult, but I think we'll beat them 2-0.
It's early, so I'm not gonna do it yet. Arsenal will win game 1, 2-0.
Yeah, it's kind of tough with these new teams. I kind of want to see what they look like. But yeah, just going off of the strength of Arsenal. Uh, yeah, I'll go 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Okay, so we all got Arsenal winning. Good
Yep.
to hear. Good to hear. Up next, Saturday,
7:30
early
kickoff.
morning kickoff.
It's a setup.
Yeah, we know how those go.
Manchester United versus Hull City at the MKM Stadium in Hull, England. Kenny, what you got?
It's a setup. It really is. This makes no sense. But I feel like I do feel this is gonna be a weird game, like just weird. But I'm gonna hope that Carrick Ball is alive, and I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Man United.
Okay.
I gotta do it. I have to stick to the script. 1-1, simple draw.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be a 2-2 draw. Like it always gets weird with those teams that just came into the Prem for the first year. They're at home, first game of the season, stadium's rocking, everyone's excited to be
Some
back.
guy you never heard of scores a banger.
Yeah, bruh. That's how it always goes. That's how it always goes. That's how it always goes. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be a 2-2 game, but we'll see. We will definitely see. And then last but not least, since you guys, have the most open schedule, the Prem decided, to swing you guys around and have you play the Monday game.
Yeah. I
So
know.
Francis, Chelsea versus Fulham at Craven Cottage. What you got?
Yeah. We bolstered up our attack. You know what? Start off on a good note. It's gonna because it's obviously a derby, but it's gonna be a little bit cagey in the beginning, but we'll get the job done. I'm gonna go calm 1-0. Start the year off.
No shot. No shot. You guys keep a clean sheet. This one I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw.
Before I give my prediction, Kenny, I have a question for you.
Oh yes, it is time.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
Go
So
ahead.
remind me, do we start fresh with a clean slate every season?
Every season.
Okay. So this is Chelsea versus Fulham at Craven Cottage
Mm-hmm.
on a Monday night, right?
Correct.
New manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just to remind the audience, you finished 10-12 last year, a losing record.
It's okay. We saw 500 in the distance. It wasn't too far. We saw a 500 record. It's because I did the double or nothing and you guys let me down. I remember. It was a double or nothing. So
I try to warn you. I try to stop you. You still...
No, I know. But I thought that they had pride, but they don't. I'm gonna go a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Book it. We starting off 1-0. Let's go.
It's recorded.
I'm here.
Hopefully we do.
2-1 Chelsea. That's what it is. What what Chuck be saying on I guarantee.
It's all right. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
There's no way you're keeping a clean sheet. That one I guarantee.
Yeah, that's why I went 2-1. That's why I went 2-1. That's exactly why I went 2-1.
We'll see.
So
That's all I can say. We'll see.
But yeah. Anything else from the pod?
Nah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm excited.
It's like a holiday. It really is.
I know. And hopefully it's the beginning of the Arsenal era of domination in the Prem.
All right.
Klopp's gone. Pep's gone. Hopefully it's Arteta's time. That's what I'm hoping for. So long may it continue. Anything else?
No.
Great. Well, I guess this wraps up the first episode of season 3 of this new season. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And as always, want to remind you guys we're on all social media platforms. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share all of our content. Appreciate the love and support as always. And then we'll tune in with you guys next week after the first weekend of the Premier League. 2026-2027 season. Y'all be safe. Peace.